Okie dokie. We are back, and we should have video. God. Alright. Now that that little fiasco is over, let me just make sure is the stream like restarted properly and everything. Because my feed looks... Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright. So now let's watch this crunchy intro. Is the game too quiet? I'm still messing with some of these settings.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Perfect. Sounds
the
perfect.
mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
Interesting. I remembered this for like a long time ago, but kind of forgot a lot of it.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
So yeah, it's interesting that it's
The
like a
Dwarven
dark
kingdoms
gods,
were the
I
first
guess.
to fall. And from
Or
the
it's
deep
not even like a dark
roads,
god, it's
the
just like something that they
Darkspawn
shouldn't
drove
have
at us
done.
again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
I don't remember them really like getting into the whole Darkspawn thing as much as I would have liked, but I guess I don't remember a lot of stuff about these games.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Also, what's up feels okay if you're still there after the incident. That stock scream. I feel like I've heard that like it feels like the female version of the Wilhelm scream or something.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil.
Jillhelm.
We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn
Wilhelma.
to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
This is very crusty. I'm pretty sure that this is the maximum. This is the highest resolution that the cutscenes maybe play at.
It may even be too late.
But I turned my textures up to
For
very
I have
high, so
seen
I mean
with
we
my
should be
own eyes what lies on the horizon.
we should be seeing 10, maybe even 20 pixels.
Maker, help us all.
Okay. So, yes, trying to remember. I remember that the mage class kind of has like its own singular origin, which kind of bummed me out, even though I get it. Okay, so what are the benefits here? Oh, religion and chantry. Oh, they're very religious. Okay, that's... Eat that. Strength, dexterity, okay, so just general extra stuff. Once enslaved by humans, I totally forgot about that. 2 willpower, 2 magic, so I guess they would be ideal for that. But that's right, they can't use magic, and their resistance to magic. I keep saying I totally forgot everything, even though I keep trying to say that I played this game. I want to resist playing like the mage that I always play as, but I guess let me just try to remember what some of these backgrounds are. There's the human noble. That's it? Why is there only one? Am I... Interesting. Okay, gotcha. The human noble, you can only be a human noble, I guess. But, if you're gonna be... Well, I guess if you're like a warrior, anyone can be it. Or a rogue. Interesting. So humans only have 1. Elves have 2, and everybody has 2. That's interesting. This game fried my PC back in the day. What? For real? How so? Oh, what's up, last protagonist? Do I need to be nervous? City elf. You know, I think I'm just gonna do my standard. It's hard for me to change. Let's try. I'm not gonna spend too much time customizing here because I don't have the most patience for that. I'm at least trying to find like a comfortable starting point. It was a crappy 500 Acer laptop with an integrated GPU. And this game was brand new. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Skin complexion. Oh, like, do I want to look like crusty or human, or like a living being? Okay, I guess. I don't know. I feel like sometimes tattoos on mages feel like, well, I don't know, but it's... But they live in like a tower. Do any of them, I don't even remember if the other people have like tattoos. They seem like relatively, you know, sheltered. That's not the hair I want. That is just... Oh my god, this is gonna be one of those games with, 0 good hair options. Okay, whatever. What looks elfy? Okay, well that's fine. Eyebrows. God. Okay, let's go with the normal ones. Played an elf rogue. It was great. People were racist. Oh, I bet. People are gonna be even more racist towards me.
Bruh.
What's up, feels okay? 18 months is crazy, by the way. Not believe that. They're gonna be even more against me because I'm also a mage, and if I remember correctly, people just kind of hate mages. Can't resist doing that. Does that look normal? I feel like it just... What the hell? Oh my god, they're so sunken. What the hell is going on here? Why does his face... Okay, I guess that's fine. For a second, it looked like his face was, like, concave. Like, his cheekbones are crazy. What is that? Oh my god. This is a lot. This is so... I totally remember getting overwhelmed by all of this as a kid. And my character just ends up looking like trash at the end anyway. Getting like that derpy shepherd. Well, that's... It's not... Oh, that doesn't look super duper unrealistic. Don't know how I... Oh, the jawline is kind of crazy, though. Let's tone that jaw width down a little bit. Okay, well, a little bit more. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna get too granular, but then I'm like, oh, it's jawline. Whatever. Nose. Fine. Eyes. Different color? What are the colors? I got up to Sloth, then PC, got. I've always meant to go back and pick it up again. Though I'll say it doesn't look quite as impressive today as it did then. I don't know what you're talking about. This game is the peak of gaming. This is max. This is very high detail textures. Renegade playthrough. Shepherd. God. Do I have to play BioShock? One crisis at a time. Okay, what are the ears doing? What are we doing with the ears? Neck thickness? We're gonna have... Oh, neck and ears. Okay, yeah. Let's just throw those together. Ear height. I feel like it doesn't really matter because the hair kind of just makes it look silly anyway. Okay. Portrait. How can I make this look like as terrible as possible? Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Uh-huh. Oh god. Oh my god. That's it! Perfect! Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that so much. He's doing like the... He's doing the System Shock playthrough. I tried to play System Shock recently and I was like, how the hell do I play this game? I don't know what any of the buttons do.
No! It is gone!
Sorry, what?
I must try another tactic. Excuse me. How do you do?
Right. Casting, focus. New weapon.
Greetings. Well,
Greetings. I cannot cast it.
I hate that.
This weapon.
charmed. I lost a spell. It's not working. Coming through. Greetings.
How do you do?
Damn, lost the spell. This is not good.
Kind of sounds like Nathan Fillion, so I'll go with that one. I usually do with that. Okay. I think we are good. By good, I mean not, but whatever. System Shock. I don't know, I wouldn't mind playing that again. Okay, so let's try to dump a bunch of points here. And maybe here? Can I subtract points from any of this? Learns and reason. Oh, do I need some more cunning? God, I wish the text wasn't microscopic. Combat tactics. I might need to play this on a lower resolution just so I can read the text. There's no way you guys can, unless you have your magnifying glasses nearby. Oh, I don't need cunning. It's like a... Right? Yeah. I don't really need that very much. I will... This gives me willpower, though, so I do need that a little bit. I'm gonna resist coercion. Well, wait, is there something that can actually, like, help me right now? Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. See, that might be good. I'm gonna do that. Okay, and I'm gonna do lightning because, well, maybe not. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, I need to be able to heal. I feel like that's gonna be important. I remember that is really useful, but I can't... not now. Interesting. Any hostile spell targeted has a 75%. While it's active, the 75% chance of being absorbed? Oh, draining mana instead. Okay, sorry, I didn't. I thought that was like, I get the mana. Oh my god, there's so many more skills than I thought. Jeez, okay. I usually like to go the lightning route. I like to do lightning stuff. I will do that. Do I want to do creation then if I'm gonna... Oh wow, can I already... Let's see... I'll just do that, yeah. I want to challenge myself, but it might be stupid of me to try to do this on hard. I'm just gonna play it on normal. I'm not gonna try to get myself a hard time. System Shock story is pretty good, but it's like Dark Souls. Part of the fun is the jank.
To the Circle of Magi.
Gotcha.
This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic.
So controversial opinion, but imprisonment bad.
And grafted here as an apprentice.
I'm just an ally, you know.
Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over.
Something I am realizing though, Dragon Age kind of treats their mages like, oh my god, they're like psychers from Warhammer 40k. They're literally like almost exactly like psychers. I mean, there's a lot of differences, but like the sort of inherent danger or whatever that seems to be present.
But it's also a curse. For demons of the dream realm, the Fade, are drawn to you and seek to use you.
Fade is
as
very
a
similar to the Warp.
into this world.
I guess even their names.
This is why the harrowing exists.
This is why.
Ritual sends you into the Fade.
This dude
and
eats cigarettes
you
for
will face
breakfast.
a demon,
Oh my god, my eyes are
with
too
only
big.
your will.
My character. Oh, okay, whatever. It's okay. Oh my god, the text. Let me get my freaking glasses. I'm ready.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty.
We Templars.
This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret.
God, he looks fine from certain angles. His worst angle, though, is really like anything that shows too much of the front of his face. Because then you're like, what the fuck is this alien?
The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must
Okay,
go
what the hell's
through this
going on?
test alone.
No, I know what's going on.
First enchanter. You are ready.
They're taking, like, a lot of time to basically just explain I have to go through this trial. And if I lose, I die. Either because I get taken over by a demon, or because they kill me. Because I'm being taken over by a demon. This is like the last trial fledgling mage has to go through. To see if they can resist the fade. Oh wow, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Oh, okay, so it's like WASD, that's so weird. But I can also click. Wait, what? I'm in a combat situation? Am I? Oh my god, this is... Okay. I'm gonna try to click around from this point on.
Going.
Is one like my auto attack, or...
Yes.
What the hell, how does this... Oh my god, this UI. The information's like behind my head for this thing. Do I not have enough to do that? Why can't I?
Going.
Was it like a range thing? Range long? No, Okay. Why can I not target it with whatever? I'll just punch it, I guess?
Yes!
Didn't really feel like what I was... Why is the camera, like, focused here? Okay. Oh, that's how... Oh, this is gonna be a game that I need to play with... I'm gonna need to use a controller to move around. Like, WASD for a game like this is wild. Oh god. This is so weird. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Wait, what? I gotta remap this. What in the world? Oh my god, is there no way to do it on the fly? Q and E are move. I will, I guess, just fix this another time or something. Like, this is atrocious. Straight to jail. How do I... Okay, what do these buttons do? What? Why does B move my character? Oh god. Okay, we'll suffer. We'll suffer in silence. Well, I mean... maybe I'll complain a little bit. Oh, I see. Okay, I can use, like, Q... You have to use QWES instead of WASD. No, that's what I'll switch. No, yeah, that's what I'll switch. So that should be Q. That should be E. Okie dokie. Normal controls. Thank God we were able to figure out that nonsense. That should just be how the universe works.
Going. I'm off.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm an idiot. I forgot that, like, you just sort of auto attack like that. It's like now that I'm like targeting him, I think all I have to do is yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Yeah. No, it isn't right
They
at all.
keep doing it, don't they? We get treated like rabid dogs and we let them get away with it. It's always the same. But it's not your fault.
Oh, if you only got to Sloth, you didn't get very far at all, huh? I totally forgot where that is.
Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Yeah, it's probably not his real name.
It's fuzzy, that time before.
So he's
They
someone
wake you
else.
up in the middle of the
He's
night,
telling me he's someone else that
drag you
went
to
through the harrowing.
chamber, and then
Calling it the harrowing
the
is
Templars
so like.
kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what
This
they
world
did
was
to
a lot
me,
darker, I
think.
feel like, in earlier iterations,
have
unless
no
I just
body
am
to reclaim.
forgetting.
And you don't have
Maybe
much
it's always
time
been this
before
dark.
you end up the same.
Like, I thought I remembered Dragon Age 2 at least being kind of lighthearted. I don't remember if Inquisition was, like, more light. Like, I mean, they call it the harrowing. That's so edgy. What am I supposed to do? Yeah.
There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A
Yup.
test for you.
We'll do
A
that.
tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Anything can die, doubt. Anything can
You
die,
would be
yeah.
a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning.
Well, I'm more
There are
powerfuler
others
and
here,
more cunning.
Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe
Yeah.
help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Oh yeah, go ahead and follow as a mouse. That'll be that's
A dangerous
that would be the
spirit is not
greatest
far.
help for me.
Don't go
I
near it
appreciate
unless
that.
you're ready to fight. That is where the test will take place.
What's this like
The creature can be
stage?
anywhere, but it manifests.
Oh, I remember.
Going.
Irium vein. What does left clicking even do? Do I need to just like also switch that? Where are left click, right click? Can I rebind those? I don't think I can. Okay. Swap mouse buttons. Okay. There we go. It did not swap them. Whoops.
Yes. I'm off.
Okay. Why? Just clicking OK. Is it saved now? Like, why? Why won't you let me change it? I'll do it later. Since it's apparently, like, illegal.
Going.
Oh, that's right. 1 and then 3. I'm gonna... Can I just drag and drop these around? Thank God. Vase of Healing. Okay. Why do I not remember this at all? Oh, click I. Wait, what are you trying to... Oh, for easy access. Drag an item into my quick bar, gotcha. Reading is hard. I didn't really remember that that was what healing items were, unless that's not normal. The Black City. I will probably read some of these codex items later. I forgot that they did that. That is really pretty nice, if you really care about like lore and stuff. I really loved that about I will also, there's something pause at start of combat. I really like that too. Interesting, so I can do this. It doesn't let me change weight, because then the buttons were switched. That's so stupid. Whoops. So yeah, that was why it wasn't working. Because I had, I'm gonna switch it back, because that's really annoying that it switches the control, or the buttons in this menu, like in menus as well.
I'm off.
Whoop, someone behind me?
Huh.
Okay. Why does this... Oh, didn't know I had to dismiss all those.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
I kind of want to swap the Q and the E. I feel like I'm kind of... Yeah. Okay, here we go, Sloth Demon. So, Jesus Christ, that wasn't far at all!
Father Mortar,
Like the
being
first
hunted.
dude.
And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter.
No
the
matter.
demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of spirit are
It's a
you?
demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already.
How is this like Winnie the Pooh plus plus Eeyore? Why is asking why he's called Sloth even a question? Like he's a giant sleepy bear. I think it's pretty obvious. Well, there might be a better answer.
I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Okay. Talking about
Many
dreamers?
mortals dream. They come here
Gotcha.
often. But you are not one of those. You are aware. A mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form.
You would be immediately killed,
I'm
so...
disinclined to begin such a struggle.
Lucky me.
Indeed. Now,
Yeah, I guess
what do
maybe
you
I
want
can ask him
with
for
me?
help.
Even if I were willing to help, mortal, what would you have me do? Fight the demon for you?
Or with
He
me?
and I have no quarrel, and I am quite comfortable where I am. Thank you.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me?
Oh,
You mean teach
that's
the
right, I
mortal
forgot.
to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a
That's
better
right.
student. You let go of the human form.
Okay, well, I was complaining about him
I don't
being
think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
relatively useless as a mouse. Yeah, let's
We-
face our fears.
I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Sorry,
it's
dude.
the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
Okay, great.
I told you he wasn't going to
Why
help
even, like,
us.
whatever. Mouse wants to learn teach
You
him.
wish to learn my form, little one?
Ooh, okay, riddles.
Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision
My
is
character
yours.
looks ridiculous. Yeah.
Truly? Oh. Well, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
A book. A map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
My tongue?
Yes, your
Yeah, there we go.
witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas,
A dream?
you won't remember me. What am
Seems
I?
really obvious.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Gonna jump up in my lap?
Like this? Am I a
Hi,
bear?
Pico.
It feels
Are you gonna appear on stream?
heavy.
You're normally really shy.
Enough.
Hi,
Go
Pico.
then and defeat your demon.
Finally getting over your camera
Whatever
shyness?
you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Whoop. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, sorry, she started, like, fussing. Is she okay? Oh, she has a hairball. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, so I guess now we leave. Is there gonna be something different over here when I go back? I mean, it probably, yeah. Which is kind of weird. This is weird map design. It's so empty. Okay. Why? Oh god, this is weird. Okay.
Yes.
my health.
Yes.
It's fine. Alright, let's turn down some of these sound effects a little bit. Maybe the music just a tad. So yeah, what is... Oh! Did I totally miss this dude? Holy crap. Wow, rocked right past him.
Your mages have devised a cowardly test.
I am so stupid.
Better you were pitted against each other.
This would have been
to
so
prove your
useful
mettle
too.
with
This guy
skill,
gives me
to be
weapons.
sent unarmed against a demon.
I agree, but I didn't have a choice.
Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
Yeah, I need your help, sure.
Of course. You are not the
Give
first
me weapon.
to seek my aid.
Gimme.
I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor.
Okay. Would one of these
Without
weapons
a
affect the
doubt.
demon?
In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality.
Okay.
Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first.
Alright.
Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Seems, yeah, so let's do a willpower check.
How dare you accuse me?
Oh,
I am
jeez.
no
I didn't
demon
mean to
preying
insult
upon
him.
helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and
I hope
valor.
he, doesn't get mad.
I am a warrior.
Like, too mad.
I should hope not. I am helping you, mortal, whether you believe it or not. But I do not go back on my word.
Okay,
You wish to
jeez.
duel or not? As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you.
I kind of thought it would be more like haha
Are
jokey
these
joke, but
rules
he was like
understood?
really mad.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
All right, I'm game.
Okay, hopefully this guy can't really take too much.
Sick of hiding.
Wow,
Your
alright.
strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Thanks.
May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
Do you have anything else for me? Not to be like, you know, ungrateful?
You have Valor's star.
Okay.
There is nothing else I can do for you.
Well, at least I don't have to, like, punch things with my bare hands like a caveman or whatever.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Do I gotta fight it?
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine,
Doubt.
body and soul.
If I lose, the Templars will still cut you
welcome
down.
to try.
Okay.
So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now. And soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
All right. Whoops. Didn't know that would, like, interrupt it.
Look over there!
No more!
Yes! Oh, look! It wants
Okay. I might need to increase the difficulty.
fight! Oh, you'll have to do much better than that. Going.
Oh god, he died? Did not realize that could happen. Let's go back to the last autosave.
Spirit of rage.
Oh, that is great.
And so it comes. Soon I shall see the land of the living, which
Okay, let's
they
choose
are well
the same things
Oh,
so as to not change the timeline.
All right.
God, I keep accidentally like canceling
No more!
the I really should take care of those things though. So I just need to really be healing. Okay, cool.
You did it.
Oh, I don't even have to kill the other
Actually
things?
did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe
I'm glad
you
that
might be
I
able
got that
to,
heal spell then.
But I never really thought any of you were worthy.
I don't love when they make mages like the healers as well, but I guess mages can like kind of do anything in this game. The ones you betrayed before me, what were their names, for real?
They were not as promising as you.
Hi,
It
Pico.
was a long time ago.
Oh, Pico. Okay,
I don't
sorry, you got a little
remember
wrapped
their
up in
names.
this.
I don't even remember my own name.
Oh, goodness.
It's the Fade, and the
Hey,
Templars killing
It's okay,
me.
it's okay.
Like they tried with you.
Oh, gosh.
Alright. I've lost her favor. I don't mind if she sits in my lap, it's just, a little tangled. Okay. I understand necessity. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna judge him.
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me.
Oh, I remember.
If you want to help,
Help.
there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need
That
to
is
want
so
to let
sus.
me in.
No thanks.
What? What do you... Of course it was! What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential?
Yeah.
You
Clearly, I
are
mean, I remember this guy was the actual test.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests
Why-
never end.
I think it's kind of cool that they don't actually show me the demon in its entirety right there.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Oh. Yeah. That's,
You're
where
in
am
the
I?
dormitory. Take a deep breath. You're safe. Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
Can't talk about it, right?
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters
Bro,
upstairs.
I'm not gonna,
stuck
like-
here, and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
If you need someone to like give you advice on how to not be tricked in this test, then you probably it's not like a great test, but like if you fail the test, I don't totally like. They're not 100% wrong. Any day now,
I've been
probably.
here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Yeah, maybe you're just not
I've
ready
been ready
yet.
for a long time. I'm afraid they don't want me to take the test.
It's not up to you to
do the
decide when you're ready,
harrowing,
but whatever.
The rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens. They might not.
They're not gonna, yeah.
But the rite of tranquility is just as bad, maybe worse. You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just
that even kind of reminds me
in
of
him.
like
It's
like
like he's
servitors
dead,
and
but
stuff
still
from
walking.
Warhammer.
His voice,
It's
his
a lot of like
eyes
weird
are
Warhammeriness
lifeless.
that I didn't notice. I'll watch for that
He's
next
been
time I
made
talk to
tranquil.
him, yeah.
I don't know how
Even
they
though
do
I
it exactly.
should have known
You're
this
cut
guy
off
for a
from
long
the
time, and
Fae.
this is probably a
It takes
conversation
away
we've
your
had
magic
before,
abilities,
but whatever.
along with your dreams and
It'd
emotions.
be insane if this was the very first time we've ever talked about being tranquil.
Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous
Okay,
as
well
mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see
Sus.
Irving as soon as you woke up.
Yeah, what for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better
Yeah,
not
that's
keep him
Irving.
waiting. We can speak later.
Leveling up. Cool, cool. Oh, that tiny... You have... Don't click your portrait. You click the tiny little plus up to the side of your portrait. Okay, so let's do more magic because... also, let's get a little bit more health, though. But yeah, just extra power. Okay, Shapeshifter, Spirit Healer, Arcane Warrior, or Blood Mage. I remembered really liking Arcane Warrior, but mainly just because the other options were kind of like... And this one feels like low-key evil. Like, Blood Magic feels kind of evil. Shapeshifter feels... interesting, but niche. I remember it feeling weird. Spirit Healer just... I've already talked about how I felt about, I don't love, like, level 3. I don't love, the way healers are treated as, like, mages are treated as healers. I really like for those roles to kind of be, like, separate. I usually think of mages as, like, the sort of utility or damage kind of person. Okay, I like... Yeah, let's do that.
Did you hear
I have a thing for lightning. I probably... That might not be the best spell to actually get, but... Oh, wow, that's...
I'm just curious. That Templar...
very convenient.
Cullen said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so...
Hello there. Someone
Hello there.
jealous.
Oh, that... Okay, you don't actually have anything
I'll be
to...
terrified when time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Oh, is there a way to... Okay, so stuff that I can interact with is shiny. So all I need to do is look out for sparkles, I guess. I click on the... Oh, no, I can't. I like when I can click on the map for stuff. Actually, where am I going? Where, J is for journal. Mark active. Alright. Oh, that's Why does it not? Fine. Is he like on the map somewhere? Apprentice dorm. Oh, these are areas. That's weird. So that goes to the basement. And so I need to go upstairs. Okay. Why does this feel like faster? I feel like I can run faster when I click on the ground than I can. Whoops. Than I can. I don't know, maybe it's just because of the way the camera.
Must control the fire with your will. Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
It gets easier as the years go by.
It gets easier. Cool.
Was the harrowing scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it that?
Very
Was the
attuned,
harrowing
lady.
Scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it that?
What the chantry says about magic.
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
All right.
Great, hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear
Hello there.
is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited.
Okay.
Face a demon with your will
Is there
wavering
any
so it will
stuff for me to
consume you.
loot?
Is
I
that
want
what you
items. I want goodies. Oh yeah, there's that tranquil guy.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Oh yeah, what can I
The
buy here?
stockroom is not a shop. Your mentor should have
Oh, okay.
clarified this. The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical
I was kind of hoping
experiments.
for a staff.
Do you require something? I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Okay. I suppose that could
I
be
see
nice.
the world with clarity.
I guess.
I remember the days when my mind was filled with
I'm not gonna judge him.
inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple. I was ordered to never speak of it.
Okay.
I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Doesn't want to talk about what happens with the right. I'll go.
Very well. Goodbye.
If you're not going to give me weapons, then what's the point? Oh, okay. That is where I need to go. Well, oh, yeah, there might be...
John proved. I think
might be
someone's
some
here to speak
items
to you,
that I can
Senior
loot, so I guess I'll try not to just run straight for the objective, because I already found a couple really good items. Why are some of these bookcases? Oh god.
Going.
Did I like skip some bookcases that I could have gotten lore from? Or were those the first ones? That's upsetting. Oh, I would definitely... I'll have to go back for some of the others then. That's cool how they... I don't know. I don't know if I love how they kind of like hide stuff like that. I kind of prefer for things to be like very obviously interactable rather than have like, oh well,
yes,
there's a bunch of copies of this thing and only the ones that glow can be interacted with. Like I prefer when it's more consistent. Like if it looks like this, you can interact with it, otherwise you can't, you know, at a glance. That's goes through the wall. Oh my god. It's fine though. 4 schools of magic, spirit. Yeah, do I have all of them now? Oh wait, how? Yeah. What is the codex hotkey? Is there a codex hotkey? Kind of feel like there should be. Yeah, magic. Oh my god, this has got to be the worst way to organize this. Creation Primal... Okay, so I do have the 4 schools. I'll read that later. I am interested in learning a little bit more about like how they chose to break up the schools that way.
All right.
Cool. Just found a... God. Is there any way to hide that? Can we hide the helmet? Okay. That's fine. It doesn't look super dumb. What is this? What do I... Is it just junk?
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentice's dormitory and these
Blah 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 blah. Also, I thought I turned... Whoa, not what I wanted to do. Thought I turned on subtitles for... like... everything. Oh, conversation only? No, I want... like, I want to see subtitles for these guys too.
I heard that you completed
Awesome,
the harrowing
awesome,
in
awesome.
record time.
That way I can process visually and also ears. Cullen.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Yeah, I'm also glad you didn't have to murder me.
Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm.
Congrats.
I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments,
oh, a good apple.
I cannot
How
go
nice.
wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
Wow, kind of makes you wonder why they're so freaked out about them, huh? Almost kind of seems pointless.
Gregor would have guided me. Something must happen.
Yeah.
But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
I don't know, dude. Just be on your
This is
guard.
still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
Why does his armor, like, buckle up like that when he does that pose? That's so weird. If you say
You
so.
must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
I don't like you, dude. Finally, a weapon. Awesome. That really made, I feel like, looking through all this, like, nonsense very much worth it. More private doc. Is it junk? Is there a way to, like... Okay. I thought there's a way... Is it just marked as junk automatically? Because I remember there being like a sell all junk feature or something like that.
All right.
Is that what my character said? Like because I clicked on something like a sort of... Wololo.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Yeah, I guess not. If only I knew where the hell this dude was or how to get to him. Okay, so I just need to continue along this ridiculously... Oh, I could have taken a shortcut. No, it's the fault of this place, though.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
I'll let her
Blessed
pray.
are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be.
Do I clap at
I
the
didn't
end?
see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
Cool. I won't interrupt you then.
Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Only allows a few minutes each day. Aren't you like a priest? What the hell was that interaction supposed to be about? What is going on here? Oh, okay. Is there a way to, like, center that camera? Oh, okay, I can drag it around with that.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Okay, well, I can move around sort of fast like that, I guess, but I don't really... not that useful.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry's supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
I feel like they made his voice, like, so, like, commanding. Or I guess that's just his voice. Voice actors. I liked how demanding his voice is, I guess. It really feels like it cuts through everything, which is what you'd expect from someone like him. Hello there.
If it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Is me?
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy.
What are we talking about?
We will discuss
I mean,
this
I know what we're
later.
talking... Well, I know what we're
Of
talking
course.
about, but why...
Well, then...
Why are you being all
where
weird?
was I? Oh, yes. This is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Hi.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
That voice sounds so familiar. What are Darkspawn? I already know what
They
they
are
are, but
twisted
let's talk about
monsters
it.
that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a
I forgot
horde in
that
the
sunlight
Kokari
is...
Wilds
Are they...
and threaten to invade north into the valley.
Does sunlight hurt
I fear
them?
if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle
Cool,
of
what does that
Magi.
mean? Like... Yeah, let's talk about the
You
phylactery.
may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly.
I mean, I guess that doesn't seem terrible. Just the ability to, like, hunt them down. But does it do something other than that? Like, the ability to find me doesn't seem terribly intrusive.
Proudly, for you have earned them.
This is Berserk? Oh, is it similar to Berserk?
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library.
Everything is Berserk. It's all Berserk all the way down. Lord of the Rings, Berserk. Shakespeare, all of the works of Shakespeare, Berserk. That's right, he actually copied Berserk. Can I leave the tower?
Not yet.
Whoa, whoa,
Remember,
whoa, let's not get crazy.
The tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room?
Doesn't look like he needs an escort, but, sure.
The guest
I guess it's just
quarters
an
are
excuse
on
to
the
get us to
east
talk.
side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Okay, is there stuff to loot? Looks like not.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
Are we walking? We're standing here. Yeah, I guess let's talk.
Yes? What about? Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Elves?
Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero, Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The Darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the Circle been difficult?
Yes, all the time.
It is hard to change perceptions. I've tried to reason with many, and failed. If one has always seen elves as less than human, it's hard to imagine them as something else.
I don't care what others think.
A good attitude, though be careful not to take it too far.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yes,
I thought we'd talk about why the hell you're here, but I guess not. So wait, what is my current? Just to walk with him? Is that what we're doing? Back to his room. Okay, let's look in that room I haven't been in yet, though. Or is this not a room? I'm allowed over there, I guess. There was also someone, they were like in front of a door that I couldn't open at the time. Okay, over here. I remember this being like a training opportunity, I think. Like there's some enemies and experience to be gained from going through this.
Ah, the Grey Warden, and our newest mage. Is there anything I can do for you? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon.
Fascinating.
But if you'll excuse me, I have quite a bit of work to attend to.
Can I go into the caves?
Going.
Okay, I guess not. You required. I thought that she would ask me for help, but maybe she doesn't do that yet. Let's just make sure nothing else in here can be clicked on. Alright, now let's get out of here. Just recheck some of these rooms too, since I didn't know that. Clicking on... Oh, they do look different. Okay, they look... they look kind of weird and like light, like like when something in Looney Tunes is animated, like you know it's gonna move before it does because it looks different. It's kind of what the situation feels like here. Why did I just learn that? How did I just passively gain this information?
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I guess so.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
No.
We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
Starting to worry me.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Okay. Kind of thought that
we should be safe.
Grey Warden and I would... Okay. We're just gonna interrupt that, whatever. What is going on?
A few months ago, I told
already know,
you
but...
that I met a girl. This is Lily.
My condolences.
Very funny.
Truly happy for you both.
There is something else. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
Sounds terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Yeah, how did you find out about
this? I saw the document on
this?
Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan.
Oh god.
And Irving
So it's happening soon. Why would they do this to you?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will
Really?
endanger everyone.
Wow, man, I wonder why people say that. Can't believe it. What are you going to do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
Yeah, I guess you have my word.
We will never forget this. I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys.
I feel like
I
it
once
should
saw
be a
rod of
magical door,
fire melt
given
through a lock.
this is like
You
the
could
mage's
get one from
tower.
the stockroom, but
If
Owain
they don't
doesn't
use magic
release
to
such
protect their
things to
things, then like,
apprentices.
what is the point? Yeah, I will go to the stockroom and retrieve the rod.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Yep, okay. I'll be back
Good luck.
soon,
Our
so
prayers go with you.
we can do this another time. Ooh, information.
And I'm off.
Alright. Some more lore. So, do you really... I mean, you just, like, lose the ability to... Like, it just... You can't get that for your codex? If...
Yes?
If you don't find it here, or how the hell does that work? I mean, I guess there's another opportunity to come back here, so maybe that's...
Senior Enchanter, Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want?
What's that door
That
over
leads
there?
to the Circle's cavern
I already talked about this,
storerooms.
but you have
There are
an
caves
exclamation
running
mark
through the
above your
rock
head
that
now,
the
so I
Circle is
assumed you'd
built
say
upon.
something different.
But of course, you know this.
Can I look in
No,
the cavern?
I can't let anyone in there just now. There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Yeah, what do you mean keep safe?
Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking.
Oh my
checking
god, lady, what is
inventory,
up?
And I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
So why are you out
Because
here?
I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and ugh. Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault.
There we go, there's the experience I was looking
Senior
for.
Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent. I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Let's get that experience. Lyrium dust. Don't remember how runes work. Oh, do I have... Oh, that's right, I was given mage robes. Do they even look different? They're a slightly different color. Cool. Ring of Study, that's cool. Upgrade weapons by enchanting them with runes, like now, or... No, probably not. Yeah, how does this crafting stuff work? What's, Mabari Crun. Oh, that's right, it's a dog treat. I forgot about that. Okay, I guess I'll just go this way. Gotta pick one direction. Holy god. Okay. Why is that annoying? Okay. I could... Okay. I probably could have killed a little bit faster by using that shock ability, but also yeah, let's turn this... I'm gonna turn this sound effects volume down a little bit more. It's still just kind of like annoyingly loud. Or maybe is that speech? Kind of dialogue, 'cause it's like talking. Like when it hisses. That kind of dialogue. Where is the spider?
Too fast for you!
Oh, jeez. Yeah, maybe I should just be... I should probably just be using it. Why can I not just, like, use... Oh, wait, does my... I didn't realize this regenerates, like... fully at the... Okay, never mind. I'm being dumb.
Going.
Okay, yeah, these battles are about to go a lot faster.
Now this should be fun.
Oh, maybe I can just start using that, actually. Might not even need anything else. Why does this room exist?
I'm off.
Cool, can't wait to figure out how... Oh, that's right. I need to go talk to the, enchantments? Guy that, that's the guy that does the enchantments.
Now, what is that?
Dope. Is this like a tunnel? Like a secret tunnel, kinda? Whatever. Probably not. Oh! Okay, I was about to ask if I was going in the right direction, but... I guess the fact that enemies are showing up kinda means probably yes. I don't use that. God, if I could just do a little bit more damage, though, that would be great. So, okay, when I'm out of combat, everything just comes back. Gotcha. Gotcha. Good to know. Oh, I think I just got some new boots. They also make my magic stronger, so that's cool, I guess. So health stuff. Yeah, let's drop some health stuff in here. That we can use it kind of quickly if we need to. I will let it get a little bit closer. Now let's do this. Cool. And that should be it. So as long as I survive the fight, everything just goes back to normal, which is... You know, I'm used to games where you have to kind of like conserve healing and stuff like that, but obviously not with this. Is that the same staff I already had? Cool, cool, cool. Well, wait, is one better? Or... I think I would prefer the +2 spell power, right? Yeah. So... kind of useless. Dope. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to actually be finding all the spiders anyway. Oh, I killed them all. Oh, okay, I see, because I went in the full circuit. Full loop. Alright, so hopefully when I complete this quest... this feels a little faster, but I don't know.
I'm off.
Maybe I can level up. Or get me closer to leveling up anyway.
You're back! Are the spiders gone?
Yup.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Thanks again.
Cool. Okay, didn't get me enough to level up, but I am now realizing that I needed to do that anyway. So, or I might have needed to do that anyway, so that I could get this.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom
fire
of
rod or
magical
whatever.
items.
Because he's probably
My
going to be
name
like,
is
"Oh,
Owain.
you need permission for
How
that."
may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
What can the rods be
Some
used for?
mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces.
I anticipate having to
I
light
will
a
set down
fireplace.
that you require the rod to deal with a personal matter. Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed
Cool.
form.
I will be back shortly
Thank you.
with one less favor being owed to me. And one extra signature. Oh, wrong direction. Okay, let's go over to that person. Yeah, there we go. God damn the controls.
It's good to see you again. A rod of fire?
Sign this.
Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it
I
hurt?
dealt with your spiders, lady.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in this circle, I bet.
All right.
Welcome
gimme,
to the
gimme, gimme.
Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
What is... First Enchanter Irvin. So a lot of people want to talk to me about a lot of stuff. First, I want to see if I can go to the basement, though, because I was kind of interested in that whole situation. Unless that's just where I'm going to be going anyway. Oh, I see. That's probably going to take a while to get over there. Fine, I'll talk to people here. Why are there multiple quests? Okay, let's go talk to Irving then, I guess. Wait. I don't think I can get to Irving from there. Oh wait, is there a bookshelf? No, that was... Have I talked to any of these people? Why does this area look so unfamiliar?
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle?
No.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Okay, everyone makes mistakes.
You're too kind.
Sure.
I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that. Anyway, did you need something? I'm not good.
Maybe I could have gotten the signature from him.
My head throb. Don't you have lessons to get?
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
Is there any information? So I think I have already been in here, just for some reason. Okay, so there's Duncan over there. Why couldn't I?
Hello again, my young friend. I hardly expected to meet you here.
What are
I'm
you doing
enjoying
here?
the splendors of the library. The Circle of Magi is fortunate to have so many wonderful
You're here
books
for
at
books?
its disposal. Perhaps. I shan't bore you with the details, though. You seem preoccupied. Might I ask what you're doing?
No. Browsing.
If you might indulge me, I would like to ask you about the Circle.
Sure. Yeah, I would think a warden would know more than I do.
I seldom get a
Hi,
chance to
June.
speak with its members.
Oh, both cats made an
Mages like
appearance in this
yourself
stream.
Must have opinions
Very
on
rare.
current affairs such as the war.
It's like a
As
blue
you know,
moon.
the king is gathering an army.
Hi, June. Blah. Yeah, mages could be useful in the
You
war.
don't fear using the power at your disposal, do you?
Seems like kind of
It is
insane not
dangerous,
to
yes,
use them, though.
but
This, or especially, like, if you're so scared of how powerful they are, why not just throw them at your enemy?
What about abominations or blood magic? Do you deny that these things exist?
Of course not, but that's just bad people.
A word of advice from someone who's
Like,
battled
anything can be
abominations and
misused.
worse. A cavalier attitude will only get you into trouble.
Jesus, okay.
Well, I'm
Well,
sure
you're gonna die
to
later,
do than
so...
chat with an old man. Good day.
Who's right?
We shall meet again.
Answer me. Why does that first enchanter lady have something to say to me? What's it to you, oh wait, no, oh, it's the teacher man.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Yep.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
Sure.
Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you
I
need
feel like we're sacrificing a lot. You know, like our independence and freedom, but whatever. Don't know how much we have to learn from him when he's able to walk around free. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I should... I don't think I should talk to him about... Joan, whatever the hell his name is.
When he is ready.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. He's
And
going to
how
be made
does
tranquil.
he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Why are you doing this to
Gregor
Joan?
says he has
What is
proof and
Jowan?
eyewitness testimony that Jowan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry,
I need to talk to this
rite of
Gregor
tranquility
guy.
will happen. Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue. Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
I'm not gonna sell him out. Just feel like maybe they should talk. Whatever. I don't really understand why blood magic is bad.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Like, I mean, blood sounds bad or whatever, but like, why is it? It feels weird. It feels like they're assigning like a morality to using it, which feels weird.
Really? What? Of course not. I never use blood magic. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't. I've thought about it, but it will only make things worse. Lily will be punished. I can't do that to her. Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up
It's
too much
interesting how he's
trouble,
kind of
they
like
might
directing
replace
this
him.
away from him.
They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted.
Oh, it's just Lily. I'm worried about
abhors
her.
blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor. She was saying the chant
Yeah,
of
how'd they
light in the
meet?
chapel one
Let's
night
talk about
while I was
something else, I
walking
guess.
past. I've heard that chant many
Hi, June.
times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then.
Not right now, okay?
I'll never forget that night.
Do you know where your
No,
family
and I don't
is?
care.
Can we like move
Why?
on? I was just curious.
I came here a
feel like I
year
was
or so
forced to
before you
ask
did.
that.
I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
That is cruel.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my
Oh,
father,
well.
saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry.
Okay, not right now, June.
I
I'm
suppose
sorry.
It's just as well. It's the past.
Let's move on to
Are
other
you ready
things
to go?
finally. Oh, okay, June. I can't right now, right? Well, I guess this is like a one-handed game, actually.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
God, is it? I have to like be careful not to like move my hand to the left or right at all when clicking, or the camera just decides to like go for a little joyride. Alright, we're doing good. Wait a sec. What is... Are they supposed to be following me? That's ridiculous. Alright. Wait a sec. Where is... Is there just like no audio here, or...
The circle is so much
Okay,
nicer than the
that's
alien,
weird.
isn't it?
You know, okay, yeah, none of these have lore. Right now I'm just looking around some of these bookshelves to make sure I'm not missing out on any lore opportunities. Because I didn't realize these bookshelves could have lore. Didn't realize there were any that you could click on. Maybe there aren't any here. Yeah, okay, I think we're... Why is everyone just silent here now? This is like crazy. Weird. Wish I could just fast travel. Like, it'd be so nice if there was just any form of fast travel. Alright. Whoa. God. Yeah, well, I saw a bookshelf. So now I gotta go back real quick. Just grab the bookshelf. Walk away and then go back upstairs real quick.
All
Cabinet.
right.
Okay, that is actually not a bad item either. Like, so I'm kind of glad that I... Wait. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Oh, June. Okay. Alright. I can hold 2 rings, right? Alright. Why the hell would it not just do that? June likes to be held like a baby. She's... I think she's convinced that she's a baby. But, that's a whole thing for another time.
Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something?
I'm off.
She seems to expect, like, the kind of pampering and treatment that a baby requires. Or should I say the attention requires a lot of my attention. Okay. Ow. A little sharp. Is there anything in this room? I feel like I haven't really had a chance to look around this area. Oh, this was the beginner area. Okay.
Huh.
It's another vase of healing. It's another acolyte staff. So why do they give... I guess it's... in case I missed the first one somehow? How would that even be possible?
Hey, did you hear about that apprentice they're going to
Is
send
this
for?
not where we're
Yes, is there something you need? The same to
okay.
you.
Oh, this is the... Okay, I see. Where? Proceed to the tower basement. Gotcha, so it's in the north area. Is that... I already checked over there, never mind. Just don't want to miss anything. Hey, Joan. Might have to set you down. Okay. Is this... No, that was it, How? Oh, it's this little horse pit. That's where I just was. Right. Oh, and I went back for one thing and then just completely forgot what I was doing, I guess.
Going.
Alright, so rev up that rod.
Victim's door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar.
Did you really need 277 planks to make that door, or like did you have to kind of like break shit into pieces to make that happen? Because it was a little silly. I guess I don't know how many pieces of wood or planks of wood go into a standard door, so... looks just like any other door.
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The chanter provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
I trust you have the password?
Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault.
Cool.
We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me.
Okay, well he probably reported you.
First the password.
Yeah, wait, why can't Jowen help?
Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
Oh, is it because I'm not like a...
The password only primes the door.
It's because he's still like an initiate or something.
Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
Perhaps later.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone.
Hmm.
This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have
So why don't we
guessed.
just stand farther
Why
back?
would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
She gave up so fast. Yeah, what about that door over there?
That door probably
Jesus
leads to
Christ, she's
another
like,
part
huh?
of the
Oh,
repository.
you think that door might go
What are the
somewhere?
chances of there being another entrance?
Worth a
We
try.
can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up.
You
We
were.
can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Onward then. Why are we
Let's
talking
hurry.
about
We've
it?
wasted enough time.
For real, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
Why isn't this place guarded? I feel like it should be guarded, right?
Oh, that.
I'm gonna like hurt people if I do that.
It's not good.
Okay, why? Let's keep attacking now. Cool. Have any loot? Sometimes I'm like not sure how long to wait for their bodies like potentially have loot. Yeah, I really like to pause at the beginning of combat just to at least know that it's happening.
Let's do this quick, shall we?
'Cause I feel like it's really not obvious.
All right. Oh!
Or it's not always obvious, or I don't feel like I can always react fast enough. Oh, that's right. Right click on these guys. So weird. The controls in this game are so weird.
I'm off.
I'm off. Does not sound like Nathan Fillion anymore. What are these little crystals? Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's so cool. There is a like golem character that becomes recruitable later through a DLC. It's a DLC companion. His armor is like crystals. Like he has like, I think there are like attack crystals, and then there are like weapon or like armor crystals basically.
All right.
Buckle of the Winds. I feel like there's a fart joke in there. Oh, okay. There are 2 Buckles of the Winds. A lot of windy buckles around here. Cool. How much health do I have? Let's heal up. Cool. I feel like if I could just do a little bit more damage, I would be fine. I'm probably good on MP. If anything, I might have a little bit too much, but I guess that's not a bad thing. Ranked creatures? Opponent, did it have like a different name? Like a different color for its whatever? Specializations. Oh, one specialization point is awarded at level 7 and 14. Okay. So let's just put a bunch of points into magic here. Coercion. Character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. That is useful. Coercion. Maybe not for this character. I will do... Well... Okay, wait, what is this? Rogues and warriors and rogues alike. Gain access second tier weapon talents. Okay, that's useful. That's not me, but well as a bonus stamina regeneration, mages can take more damage and gain a bonus to mana regenerations. Sure, that's cool. Let's see. That is our food arriving. Like right on time. Alright, so if I remember correctly, this spell is super important. I basically just should probably have it on at all times. It's a sustained ability. I love games that have these kinds of abilities. It uses up like I don't know, 10% of my mana at all times. But it gives me this like shield that pretty sure gains a bonus to defense, so yeah, it's just sort of a nice general bonus. Oh god, this is gonna be a problem. Why did that not do anything? Are they like resistant to magic? Ooh, okay. Did not realize how dire the situation was. Okay. We're doing good now. I think we're all good. Alright, so it is 8 o'clock. I am hungry, and I have just defeated some enemies, so I think now is as good a time as any to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can we save? Save. Cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye-bye.